Well, welcome everyone. Welcome to this very brand new course. I would say it's not a course. This is a kind of a bonus session. This bonus session comes with few assumption. Assumption as in that you might have some basic knowledge into IT, Excel, and you are in touch with me somehow. Okay, so and who all have joined here? So there are three, four kinds of people have joined. One category is that who are already with Guruschools, they are learning something. The another category is that they have received this as a complimentary session, and third kind of people are there. This was just a surprise for them yesterday, and this is a complete new. So before we begin, what we are going to do is that we are going to set some ground rules, all right? And I would like to know, is there anyone here for the first time you're listening to me live? I mean, you have never attended this kind of session with me in the past. Anyone?
Yes, sir. Ramandeep
Okay,
Kaur.
Ramandeep. Okay, welcome Ramandeep with me for first time. Anyone else other than Ramandeep?
Yes, me too. Neha.
Yeah, Neha as well. Thank you so much for sharing that, Neha. All right. So,
It's me
Me too,
too.
Chanda.
okay, Usha and
Yes.
yeah,
Chanda.
Chanda, you have already been attending with me, that I know. Okay,
I
yeah.
thought you were talking about the extra session. No
No,
problem. Sure.
no. So these sets of people are there. I'm asking that who are very first time, they are brand new. So for a few, this is complimentary. For few, this is surprise, and for few, I mean that because you are my existing student, that's the reason you got this bonus session. So in fact, for all of us, this is the bonus session. So how we are going to start before we begin? We have certain ground rules, as you all know that we always set some ground rules for someone, some sessions. So let's start for and see that what is the ground rule for this session is going to be. So this session is going to be for maximum 1 hour. So be prepared accordingly. What we are expecting from you is this, okay? You just absorb what comes to you. How you are going to observe, it may come in very new way, in kind of a way, in what kind of a way, everyone?
New way.
New way,
New way.
absolutely right. Yeah.
New.
So when it is coming in a new way, the topic is completely new. So you are learning it without any judgment. Of course, you judge it that how you are understanding, but don't judge is the way you are receiving the complete learning, because many of you here for the first time learning over here. The second one, complete it. So we expect you completion. Completion means you finish what you start. Just don't quit in midway. That will be again the loss at your end. So that's the reason. Third way, participation. We would require 100% participation. What kind of participation, everyone?
100%
100%.
participation.
But I don't see this is 100%. Two, three people said.
100%.
We have to
100%.
reply to the answers, whatever you ask.
Yeah, so this was just certain people are answering. So I would require everyone to keep themselves unmuted if you are going to participate in over here. Okay, so that I understand that you are completely involved. So another set of people, you can keep yourself muted. Why? If you think that you are not going to contribute over here in the class, but you will be sitting where from where you are connecting, you will be much busier over there. Yeah, for few, those who have not any commitment towards what they are going to do, they may take this in a very lighter mode. No, this is a very serious affair that will design that the mindset that how we are going to accept it. So for that, the fourth ground rule is going to be the mindset, the concrete mindset. The very first one, you require to have the learning mindset. More learning minded you will become, you will find yourself growing more positively. More positive minded you will become, you will find yourself growing more complaint free. More complaint free, you can achieve it, you will find you are getting into gratitude. That leads to the highest level of productivity, and that is the demand of the corporate today. I'm sure that many of you want to do well in the corporate wherever you are working or you are planning to work. And the fifth one, we will follow this with the increased level of receptivity. And for that, in case you are just starting up, this is something what we call it as a 30 days challenge. You need to ask me after the session about what the 30 days challenge. I want to take it so that you can learn anything faster. And after the session, just ping me and I'll share that with you. Second, any learning, we start with the golden quadrant of learning. Golden quadrant of learning comes with the 4 step. The very first one is going to be declare with the anchor. What is declaration? What is the anchor? Many of you who are already in touch with me, you know it. Rest who don't know it, just for today, you follow others that what how they are doing this, the very first step. Second is the learning. Once we decide to do this declaration with the anchor, then we take a deep dive into learning. And then after 24 hours, using pen and paper to just check whether we have retained 100% in our mind or not, using pen and paper, we draw, we scribe whatever comes from our mind. And then summarize whatever you have learned, flaunting the drawing just you have done in front of the screen, any kind of a screen, in less than 3 minutes or less than 90 seconds. Form a video explaining whatever you have learned in a way that even 5 years old can understand. So what we are going to do is that first and second step we'll do it here, and third and fourth you follow at your end. So let's start with the declaration with the anchor, everyone. So first we will do this. Okay, so what we are going to do is that we will put the anchor. I will just count 1, 2, 3 and clap. Okay, you are going to model me and then read over here what I am going to read after me. So can you all see the selected statement on the screen, everyone? Just unmute
Yes.
yourself and say
Yes.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you so much. And please model me. 1, 2, 3 and clap and repeat. I'm a quick
I'm a
learner.
quick learner.
I'm
What
a quick
others can
learner.
Quick learner.
What others
what
can learn
others
and
can learn,
master,
While
master,
others
What
can
others
learn
can
and
learn
Others
and
can
master,
learn and do.
I
I
too
too
can
can
do
do
that.
that.
I can
Do that.
One more time after me. Once I'll read, you just read after me. Okay, just follow me. 1, 2, 3 and clap and repeat. Because I'm a quick learner,
because
I'm a quick learner.
learner.
today's learning is going to be
Today's
Learning
learning is
is
going to be
super duper easy to me.
Super duper
super
easy to
duper
me.
easy to me.
Yes, it is going to be because you said so, and many of you might have found it a bit awkward for the first time if you are doing. So this is how with golden quadrant of learning, we learn something new so that it goes very easy. So what is the topic for today that we are going to do? For people who are already attending PMPO, you will be learning one topic, business analytics, where I'll be going more in depth of it and will be showcasing something. But in case you have already learned this topic with me today, I don't need to spend much time into these session. That's number one. Number two is that those people who are learning agile BA scrum with me, there also I have brought this topic as a business analytics. So there you and also the data analysis, so you also don't need to spend much time over there. The third set of people who are learning actually the data analysis with me, so for them this is something extra I'm giving to you. And the fourth set of people who had opted to learn this kind of a training, so this is going to come for you for the very first time. And the fourth set of person who just showed up over here because you wanted to have a test of it, so this is going to be for you. So there are four types of person. So one more time, welcome to AI engineering with the Excel. And how we are going to learn is that we will learn very well as a beginner. Okay, the whole idea is that once you learn it, you can start using this for data analysis, for visualization and reporting purpose. For what purpose, everyone?
Reporting
Reporting
purpose.
purpose.
Yeah, data visualization and reporting purpose. So let's understand first AI. By the way, what I believe and assume that all of you know what is the full form of AI. What is the full form of AI?
Artificial
Artificial
intelligence.
intelligence.
Exactly, all are right. This is artificial intelligence. So let's understand what it is. Okay. So artificial intelligence is a simulation of human intelligence in machine. Okay. And this is designed to think and act like people. Okay. And it is also said that based on certain development of algorithms and computer program, it can perform certain tasks if you will give it to them just like a human. Okay, it will require some human intelligence, like understanding the natural language what we are speaking, what you are understanding. Okay, it can recognize some images, objects. Based on your input, it can take some decision and solve problems. So we have trained this in that till that extent, and still it is learning. So there are certain key elements. So few key elements we are not going to touch today. Okay, say for example, one key element is machine learning. What is the first key element, everyone?
Machine
Machine
learning.
learning.
And second step is deep learning. Second step is what?
Deep
Deep
learning.
Learning.
Deep learning. So these words who are already in touch with me, you see that how frequent I to use this word deep learning. So you can say that yes, machine learning and deep learning are the part of the AI, but machine learning as a part of subset, it continues to focus towards the developing the algorithm and models, so that computers can learn from some data that you are going to provide, improve their own performance with based on some external. Okay, so external programming. So just make sure that you are going to contribute at your end. It means from where you are connecting. If you are going to do that, go on mute and then contribute at your home. Otherwise, just remain unmuted so that you can respond to me and respond here, contribute here. Okay, so it will involve such kind of such task, which will be classification, regression, reinforcement learning. So reinforcement learning based on certain feedback from the human. From whom, everyone?
from human.
Humans.
From human. Human means human means us who are the user. The second one, it is talking about the deep learning. So here, what you see that it is a specialized field of artificial intelligence within the machine learning itself, and it utilizes machine neural network where the various layer that can be extracted in a complex pattern, and its representation from large amount of data. Okay, and it has been particularly successful in every area such as computer vision and natural language processing, to which we abbreviate as NLP. What we will abbreviate as
LP.
NLP.
NLP. So that these part, in case if you are learning today with the intent that tomorrow you want to crack certain interview, some lingo I'll be giving you so that it will remain for a for a brighter purpose and for broader purpose to you. Okay, so these things I'll continue to give it to you. Okay, so what is going to happen with the NLP? So as you know that NLP is a branch of AI. By now, you know that. And it deals with the interaction between computer and human language. Computer and with whom?
Human language.
Human language. Yeah. And this will involve the such language tasks such as language understanding, sentiment analysis, machine translation, and chatbots. Okay, so it will be involving in these tasks, and this will enable to process, analyze, generate human language. Okay, this will process in itself. It will have one more element into that, to which we call it as a computer vision. What element it is called as, everyone? The
Computer
everyone?
vision.
Computer vision.
Computer vision. That's right. For this, the focus is to enable computers to understand and interpret visual information such as image and videos too. Okay, and this will involve the tasks such as, again, image classification, image segmentation, video object recognition,
సరిపోతుంది అదే
face.
రెండు తీసుకోవాలమ్మా.
I would keep on hearing some background noise. So again, a quick reminder, in case you are contributing at home, just go on mute. Otherwise, you have to contribute here only. Okay, just a quick reminder. All right, coming back, computer vision has application in areas like autonomous vehicles, surveillances, and augmented reality. So how you can do that augmented reality? Anyone has ever tried that AR at their end? Anyone here who has uh, utilized this augmented reality? Yes, no?
No.
No.
Okay,
No.
so quickly try. I would say that how you can try that. It is so much interactive and so much fun to have it. What you can do is that go to just Amazon. Okay, pick any device. Say, for example, you are picking a laptop. When you are picking a laptop and you want to just look at its 360-degree availability and view, what it will ask you for one option to check the object with AR. Okay, the in the Amazon itself, it will ask to check with the augmented reality. When you will enable that, when you will click on that, it will ask you to locate any surface. Okay, surface like a table, and you will have to switch on your camera, and you will just locate the surface. The moment it will detect the surface, it will show you that laptop which you are going to search, which you were searching, that it is available virtually on your table. You just rotate 360 your camera around that surface, and you will see that how exactly on your table this new laptop is looking like. So these kind of interactive, reality, it will present in front of you. That is the power of this augmented reality. With me so far?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes, sir. We
Yes,
have
sir.
also done
Yes,
this, but
done.
never knew that it is called augmented reality.
Right.
All right, all right. That's great. So fine. You continue to receive more information. So connect and plug them with your existing information and knowledge with that as well. As I say that, I'll be sharing some lingo for that as well. Let's move further and understand this importance of this AI for automation and efficiency. It will enable automation for repetitive and mundane tasks, allowing humans to focus on more complex and creative work. Towards the end, we will see that what all kind of a repetitive work it can power up. Okay, so first will be by automating process. AI can improve efficiency, reduce error, and increase productivity across various industry, and that's the reason most of the industry is relying on this artificial intelligence. What we are going to look at it, and we will experience, this is going to help you for data analysis and decision making. It can analyze any kind sort of large volume of data very quickly, accurately, by extracting valuable insight out of that, and understand the pattern that may not be easily identifiable by the humans. And that's when it becomes and comes with more power, and is personalization and customer experience. uh, there it plays the important and crucial role when it comes to artificial intelligence. Say for example, AI powered system can analyze user behavior, and AR is the part of that. uh, then preferences and historical data to deliver personalized experiences and recommendation. Let's understand more in detail when it comes to AI. Today, how many of you have heard the name OpenAI? Just say yes if you have heard the name OpenAI. Yeah, Mandar has heard the name of the
Yes.
okay. Okay, so OpenAI is, let's understand and what the CEO of the OpenAI says. Okay, so he talks about ChatGPT. This is incredibly limited but good enough at some things to create a misleading impression of greatness. Okay, when he was working with ChatGPT, evolving that, so that is the time he spoke over the Twitter, turned today X. So they also says, he also quotes, it's a mistake to be relying on it for anything important right now. It's a preview of progress. We have lots of work to do on robustness and truthfulness. It means he simply indicate about OpenAI that this is a kind of a tool which is still learning. Okay, and we are improvising that. That's what Sam wanted to say as a CEO of ChatGPT during that time when OpenAI came into picture. Okay, so companies who are working with ChatGPT, so ChatGPT is a generative AI tool. Okay, so it interacts with you. This is chatbots. We will learn about it more in detail again. So companies who are working for with this generative AI are Microsoft, Meta, Google, DeepMind. Okay, and they have name of their chatbots. Okay, language model they use like NLP is how many of you know, by the way, that in WhatsApp the chatbot, AI chatbot has included? Just say yes if you all know that
Yes.
today.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, it has been included now, you know that. Okay, cool. And so Microsoft is working towards the Tay. They have been changing their name. Then Blenderbot and Apprentice Bard, Sparrow. These are the name of their chatbots. So these companies are working with them. They are using the various language model like Lambda and PAM. They are using with Meta, OPT 175B. Again, Google is using that, and Project Turing, Microsoft is using that. Let's understand the benefit now. Okay. Okay, so let's understand now ChatGPT inside it. So you know that uh, ChatGPT is also this is a generative tool, generative AI. It behaves as a chatbot. It understands the context first you need to give. Okay, and then it responds accordingly. Okay, sometimes it is quite frightening, and it can bring certain ethical dilemma. Okay, this chat gpt can be used for various application. Okay, that you can utilize for multiple uses. Okay, it has certain limitation. Okay, and it requires to be validated first, and as I say that it is generative AI means always it will generate the unique content for you. So with this note, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to let this generative AI tool come to you. So far, what we have completed a quick introduction towards what? Towards quick introduction towards AI. And then we move towards, move towards OpenAI. And then we are learning towards ChatGPT. So I want to let you know when was the first time and for what purpose I had used this open AI. So I wanted to behave this as a part of coach for me. I wanted to hire someone who is going to coach, and literally I wanted to test this AI, and that was the time when I decided whether it functions well or not. Okay, and I'm just sharing my screen one more time in front of you. So here you see what you see here is sort of open AI. In fact, let me quickly open in a cognitive window. I'm trying to open this. OpenAI comes with the, three version today. How many versions, everyone?
Three versions.
Three
Yes.
versions.
Three versions.
So the very first one used to be, free, and I believe still it is free. I don't know because the way people are using it, they want it to. So yeah, what all how it is improving. Okay, you can just look at it. OpenAI.com. It the first version is 3.5. The next version is the paid version, that is 4.0. And the another what is the difference between uh, 3.5 and 4.0? Can someone tell me?
There is a difference in the speed.
In what, everyone? In what were you said?
Speed.
Speed. Okay, there are
Yes.
still what else? What other speed? Other other difference? What is the other difference? Okay, I'll tell you
I
quickly.
think the
So,
prompter more
mhm,
advanced prompter
yeah,
like working better
yeah,
than 2.5.
yeah. So it depends that first, let's see before I tell you that what it is giving me when I typed chat.openai.com and it gave me chatgpt.com. So first it is opening up chatgpt 4.0. What it is opening up? Which version?
4.0.
4.0 mini. Okay. And when you will log in inside, for that you need to sign up. So it has 3.5, 4.0 and 4.0. 4.0 is more interactive. You can send the voice command to it. Okay. It can talk to you. It can interact with you over the phone itself. Okay. So that is the advanced version for 4.0. 4.0 is that you can generate images, video processing, and all that can be done using 4.0. And it limits depending upon the kind of the what price at what price point you're taking the subscription of it. It gives you that number of prompts to generate every single time in the subscription that you use. 3.5 that comes with the data up till December 2021 or maximum till January 2022. It means after January 2022, in case any new information has come up, if you are looking for those information, it is not going to give it to you. It has that limitation. Okay. But when it comes to limitation, complexity, and power, it itself says that what it can do, it can make up a story for you. Okay. It can design a programming game. It can tell you the fun fact. Okay. And you can definitely interact like a human. So there is a there is a AI difference between chatbot and AI chatbot. So what you have I'm sure that you might have seen the chatbot earlier too. So can someone tell me what is the chatbot and AI chatbot difference quickly, if you know? You might have interacted with chatbot earlier, right? Yes or no? Anyone here who knows that?
Basically, the earlier chatbots, they were responding to a, a generic set of questions that were, pre-fed in their database, and they were fetching the information from there. With AI, I believe it is different. It is kind of using a
Yeah.
wider web
Yes.
and
Yes.
bringing the
Vibhor.
information, and the information is more refined. Those
Yes,
chatbots,
Vibhor.
they were kind of giving those, the simple generic answers, and then they were trying to give you to take you to a human interface somewhere, like, okay.
Exactly, exactly. We were very, very, very true. Yes, you are right. So earlier chatbots used to come in a way that they have certain set of pre-fed data, as we were said that pre-fed question as well. You could just click like this. Say for example, I'm going to click on this and it will generate certain answer. You have clicked, so it says that it has asked you to do certain activity. Make a five. Uh, Make a sentence story about Sharky, a toothbrushing shark superhero. Make each sentence a bullet point. So it asks you to take certain action. You took that. Earlier chatbot used to work in that, but today in a very in a humanized way, you can talk to these chat GPT. You can give your own input, and understanding your own input, it will start reading them. Okay. So that's how the chat GPT today, not chat GPT, AI chatbot comes into the picture. Okay. Then what is the science behind it? The science is that it will make sure that it is generating all the time the unique content for you, not always the repetitive, and that's make them stand out. Okay, when it comes to ChatGPT, the generative tool, because it is always learning, always under training, you will find that it will continue to give you certain data which will continue to transform, and it continues to build its own architecture. Okay, and the kind of a learning it is undergoing, so and with that what output it is giving, it is unsupervised learning. You can't because you are not learning that this tool is learning, and this tool is advancing, and that's the reason it is said that this is unsupervised learning. And it also used RLHF. What it used? What does it use, everyone? So
RLHF.
what is the full form of RLHF that you can see here as the last element? It says reinforcement
Learning human feedback.
feedback. Yeah, yeah. So based on that, so what I did, I don't know whether I can yeah, I'll just tell you what I did. As many of you know that I'm author as well, and right now I am also writing one of the book related to business, and that is the science fiction book. So while I'm doing that, so I wanted ChatGPT to compare my two different chapter. When I completed that, in one chapter I was doing some certain improvisation. So what exactly I wanted ChatGPT to go through my both the style and give me the feedback that which one is the best one. Okay, and I just needed to feed them as a style one and style two, and ChatGPT came with the exact what I was looking for, considering my target audience. Okay, so this was the science behind it when it comes to ChatGPT, but we need to understand why and how we are going to use it. Okay, and first, because we are going to use it in Excel, and 2 days we are going to learn. So let's understand first benefit. So today, when I would say that what all the benefits, then you no need to have the advanced Excel knowledge when you are going to incorporate this AI and OpenAI and ChatGPT. Today we will more focus towards that. It is quite user friendly, it is interactive than usual, and it will help you to build the libraries also. You can separately have your own library when you are interacting with you while using in Excel. It will increase your efficiency and productivity tomorrow if you are getting placed as a data analyst, business analyst, or prompt engineer. Okay, so we will be also saying that you will have to master the art of prompting. Okay, that makes you a prompt engineer as well. And in what all application then further you can use for data modeling, financial planning, sales forecasting, and data analysis. And what we are focusing today and tomorrow towards the data analysis somewhat. Okay, using Excel, you can with the of course for Excel we are using, so you will have idea that how AI engineering with Excel can be done. But further, for the data analysis and for data visualization and what do you call it as a reporting, okay, we will look at it. So how we will be using this as a part of Excel. So when we will be looking at it, we will be looking at it that how it develops certain formula. So there is a function between formula. There is a difference between formula and function. And for that, I just want to bring certain thing in front of you. Just allow me a moment before I reshare my screen, because I have just paused my screen and in the background, I'm opening up Excel. Okay, and Excel I am just opening. Okay, I have opened the Excel, and what I'm going to is that I'm just fresh Excel file I'm bringing in front of you. Okay, so certain file, and I am coming up with you know uh, sorry, I'm just feeding random data into that. Okay, and that you can also see that what I am doing. Okay, can you all see that what I am doing?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I'm doing the random data in the random cells. Okay, so when it comes to formula and function, when we say formula, formula is user defined. Okay, it's created by user. Say for example, if I want some formula to happen, I can okay, I can just click on this. Okay, then I can click on the plus symbol, and then I can click on this. Okay, and it gave me the total of it. Okay, you can say what I added two cells, that was D12 and D6. But when it comes to the function, so that I created the formula, so that is the formula. Okay, so when it comes to function, so function as like this, say for example, these are inbuilt function. Okay, what kind of a function, everyone?
Inbuilt
Inbuilt
function.
function.
Inbuilt function.
Inbuilt function. So inbuilt function, like say for example, I have to perform certain summation, and I have already selected certain things. Okay, at the bottom I got the just total of it. So for that, it had existing function which was called as sum. To many extent, to certain extent, and today everyone know, most of people know that okay, this is the formula only. When I'll double click inside it, so it gives you sum and summation of the entire range. Can you all see that? From D1 to D7, D2 to D70. Can you all see that?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. So this,
Yes.
in a simple term, you call it, means many people still call it as a formula, but formula, you need to understand that it has been designed by you. But when it comes to, you can create a formula. Create a formula like I can create a formula if I am habituated of having tea every morning, and with tea I want to have cookies. And if a child is growing, okay, and after the age of 10, I started giving him a tea at the age of tea with the cookies at the age of 14 and 15 and 18. He will develop this as a formula that every time he receive a cup of tea, his mind will look for what? Cookies as well, because we have programmed his mind in that way. So he has, for him, this was created as a part of formula, but his body mind is not create inbuilt function in it, that every single time that it has to happen. So we externally create. Internally, it has been fed with this kind of a function, which we can easily use it from inside. We can just take the use of help tool inside it, and we can search for it. If it is enabled, that give me formula for the summation. Okay, and you can grab it. So this is how the quick difference between function and formula. You can also use it for generating macros. Who can tell me what is macro exactly? Anyone?
It is kind of a tool that helps you put all the functions or other formulas together, and it will run on command.
Okay, fine. Thank you so much for telling this and attempting it. So what is macro? I'm going to tell you one more time, and as someone already tried answering it, but yes, macro is one of the utility inside the Excel as well. But apart from Excel, what you can see that here are some random data. Okay, say for example, in this random data, what I'm going to do is this. Okay, I'm going to, what else I can do? So I added this -6. Okay, come on. Yeah, I'm just adding this -6. Okay, then I'll add here 0. I added here 0, and then okay, and what I'm in macro, I'm setting an objective, a target. Say, for example, there are tons of such columns. Okay, this will be D will be referred as a column. D will be referred as what, everyone?
Column.
Column. So imagine we have tons of such columns with me, okay? And in every single column, what I am going to do is that I'm going to record a macro for one column, okay? I'll be removing all the blank cells. Can you all see that in between there are the blank cells, okay? Yes?
Yes.
These are
Yes.
the blank cells, okay?
Yes.
So my task is that in every single column I will remove all the blank cells, number one. Number two, I will remove all the zeros, okay, that you see here. Some zeros are also there. Yeah, yes, in this
Yes.
column.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yes.
and all I'll also be removing all the negative values, okay, that you see -6, okay. So and I want to repeat this for all the cells, okay. So when I'll be repeating it for all the cells, don't you think this is going to be bulkier, quite time consuming and really exhausting task for me? Yes, you all agree?
Yes.
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 So what we can do is that we can start recording my one activity for my one part, okay? And when I will record it, I will repeat it or replay that so that it will do it for all the remaining cells. Okay. And that part I don't need to even take care of. Okay. I don't need to even bother. If I did it for one time, it can repeat it. So that in the Excel can be the part of macro. So I can write the macro accordingly. And also we can use to build certain logics when it comes to Excel, and that will define its capability. So for that we can do it into the Excel. But when we have to integrate with the AI, and especially today we have taken OpenAI, so we will have to focus towards generating certain prompts. Okay, so uh, say for example, if I'm going to have to use certain prompts, say for example, I'm going to use a new chat. Okay, again, before I use a new chat, it gives you certain already hint that okay, uh, you can generate a content calendar for TikTok. Can you all see that? So you can utilize ChatGPT for content creation
Content.
as well. Yes. And then explain nostalgia to a kindergartner. Okay. So this concept building up can be done through ChatGPT as well. Make me a personal web page. Yes, it has the power to create a personal web page as well. Just to have a look at it, you can click on it. Design a coding and fun game. Okay. Design a fun coding game. So you can take some coding input as well from ChatGPT as well. So going back over here, before you give certain input, say for example, if I give this, make me a personal web page, I just randomly gave it and it took what? Create a personal web page for me, all in a single file. It is quite precise, concise. Ask me 3 questions first on whatever you need to know. And it is asking 3 questions. Can you all see that? Yes, no?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So for that, I gave a right, crisp, and concise prompt to it. And towards that, today, the industry is looking for such prompt engineer who has mastered this art of giving the prompt to prompt GPT. Chat GPT. However, it sounds quite easy to do this job, but no, that requires a lot of focus, lot of clarity in your own mind itself, and how it can be developed. For that, you must have the habit to build and set up a clear cut goal, what exactly you want. You have to keep it more concise, use very simple language, sentences. You first provide the context. Okay, say for example, I'll give you that how I provided him context. Okay, in one of the example, last night I was doing it, so I'm just taking you over there. uh, Allow me. Okay. Mm, just give me a second. I'm just bringing the one of the last input that I have given yesterday. I don't know whether it can take my that input or not. Okay, I'm still. So I had done it with, yeah. Okay. So I'm going to share with you. So I asked him how I am giving him input. Okay, you see, I have chapter of story written in Hindi in two different styles. Each styles are 4 pages and 3 pages long respectively, presenting the same chapter. I want a compared review for both the style, telling me which one is the better one. Tell me what all input you need and how to give me the expected output. I was very much clear what exactly I want to ask him. So, and for that, I just told him that I have created 3 and 4 chapter of in a 2 different style. Okay. And then when I was so much concise and precise, then it gave me certain data based on that. I did not define the target audience in front of ChatGPT then. Okay. So you will have to also set up the context. So by giving that prompt, I set up the context with the chat GPT. Again, going back over here, I said I have chapter of a story written in Hindi in 2 different style. So when I am giving what already I have done, that is defining context. What it is defining, everyone?
Context.
Context. So always remember, when you are going ahead with the chat GPT with the objective, also you might need to define the context for this. No open-ended question. If open-ended question, the chat GPT is not always right. Okay, it can give you malicious data, it can give you malicious information, it can give you some misleading answers as well. So that's the reason you need to utilize the relevant keywords that you already know. Once you get it, you should be knowing how to test it. Okay, so once you have given the prompts already with this approach, you also need to verify whether it is right or not. To just now while ago, what you saw, that the sum of the the formula for the sum in the Excel today. Okay, and you can calculate certain cells and you can see the output. If you are a good tester, you can test that it was a right at your end. And if you want to repeat it towards the chat GPT, you can know till certain extent now what the data I would be receiving or I might have received is the right one. Then only you are recommended to use that one. With me so far? Yes,
Yes.
no?
Yes.
Yeah. So see, still we have spent how much time? Almost, I don't know. Yeah, 47 minutes we have already means used, and we are still setting up the context so that we can start seeing the usage of this AI, OpenAI and ChatGPT into the Excel. To reach there, we needed to understand this much of the context, and that's the reason I am sharing these all details with you. You will have to be more specific and make sure you can you are good at the troubleshooting, or you can ask certain questions so that the answers of your prompt can be troubleshooted. With me so far? Yes, everyone?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes.
making
Yes.
sense? Are you connected with me still? Yes,
Yes.
everyone. This
Yes.
question
Yes.
is with everyone. Thank you. Thank you
Yes.
so much. So if that is the thing, now I want you to give yourself certain answer to certain question, what we have covered so far. Okay. So why is ChatGPT considered unique? A, it analyzes data. B, generative new images. It generates new images. C, it predicts the text. Or D, it generates entirely new content. So why
D.
chat? Yeah, yes, you are right. So because it entirely generate new content, and that's the reason it is unique. Otherwise, other chatbots can help you to generate the data. Other GPT tools are there which uses new images. Okay, they can predict the text as well, but entirely new content. By the way, today in the market there are more unique content creator tools are there. You might have seen that Copilot. Have you heard of Copilot today?
Microsoft Copilot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yes, you are right. So Microsoft Copilot is competing, and it is going more advanced, and it is going more interactive and more fascinating. Okay, today. I mean, if you will compare ChatGPT and Copilot, due to its appearance and user friendliness, you will tend to utilize, and if you understand it better, you can go toward the Copilot instead of ChatGPT. However, you can still be with ChatGPT because it has been the first dominating launched, OpenAI tool, and it gives you more tons of data, and it is better accurate in comparison to Copilot, because it is still referring to the existing online available data, and it gives you back that I'm bringing the references from here, and that sounds like less authentic. However, chat gpt, you can rely when it comes towards the authenticity, although it enhances like means enhanced encyclopedia itself. Let's move to the second question. What it says that, why is human language difficult to interpret? So A, context is important. uh, okay, why is human language difficult to interpret? A, context is important. B, due to different dialects. C, tone of the speaker is important. And none of the above. What do you think should be the answer? Why is human language difficult to interpret for this OpenAI tools?
B, content.
Because of what? Okay.
I would choose A.
A, yes, that's the right
Yes.
answer. Okay, because if you're not giving context, it cannot be interpreted well, and that happens with the human as well. Without context, it may misinterpret. Okay, then which of the following is a concern when using ChatGPT with Excel? Okay, increases error. Uh, ChatGPT with Excel decreases efficiency, difficult to validate results. D, cannot analyze data. What do you think should be the answer? Which of the
B.
following is
B.
C.
S?
C.
No, C.
So I am getting all the answer. So yes, so it's difficult to validate result. Why? Because if you are giving certain task and you are not aware of that, okay, so you cannot validate those result if you are dealing with the humongous data, okay, and tons of data into Excel. So that will be a little difficult for validation from the input of the chat gpt, because chat gpt itself says that it may do certain errors. Let me go back and see that whether it does or not. So if I'll go to this, okay, you can read here, chat gpt can make mistakes. Can you all see that here where I have highlighted? Yeah.
Yes.
Check important info, and it itself admits that. So good one. So yeah, let's move to the another one. Which of the following is correct? Prompt does not need to provide context. Chat GPT figures out context on its own. None of the above, both of the above. What do you think? Which is right?
None of the above.
C.
None of the above.
Okay.
Both
So
of the above.
yes, the right answer is the C. Okay. C and no, sorry. The right answer is D, both of the above. It does not need to provide context is okay. Which of the following is correct? So prompt does not need to provide context. This is incorrect. Chat GPT figures out context on its own. Both are incorrect. So the answer is C. Excuse me. That's my fault. So the right answer is C. None of the above. With me so far, everyone? Do you understand why? Because we need to provide context to ChatGPT. Then only it can pull some certain data to you. ChatGPT figures out context its own. No, you need to provide it. So that's the reason both the answer is correct and the right answer is none of the above. With me so far, everyone? Yes, no?
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Let's move further. Why does ChatGPT provide different output for the same question at different times? Because it has bad memory, it provides same output all the time. That's the reason, none of the above. Or A, it is generative AI. That's the reason. So the right,
Generative AI.
Generative AI.
yes, you are right. You are right. Okay. Then ChatGPT incorporates human feedback into its learning process using which of the following? Human robot interaction, machine learning, learning from demonstration, or reinforcement learning feedback, RLHF. Which one?
RLH.
D.
That's
D.
right. D, RLHF. ChatGPT offers which capabilities when working with Excel? Formula, function, macros, all of the above? Which
All
one?
of
All
the
of the
above.
above.
All of, that's right. Okay. Which of the following is not correct for writing an effective prompt? Set up a goal, keep it concise and to the point, use formal language, D, use keyword. So which
Use
is
keyword. Keywords.
no, we said that we use keyword when
C.
okay, when
Yeah.
you
C
will
is
go
formal
here.
language.
Yeah. C was what? C was use formal language. We
language.
don't have to use formal language. Okay. So that is not correct. So let's move further. Which of the following companies are working of generative AI? Okay, Microsoft, Google, Meta, or all of the above?
All.
All of
All
the
of
All
them.
of the above. The last one over here in 10 on 10, 10 out of 10. Which of the following is not correct about ChatGPT? It is not prone to errors. It is still learning. It is an open resource and has limitation. So what
D.
is
has limited.
A
A.
okay?
D.
So which of the
is
following is
not
not
correct.
correct? So not prone
Not
to
prone to
errors
error.
is not correct. It is prone to error
Yes.
because it is still learning. Okay.
Yeah.
So it is prone to errors for sure. So let's move to the next so that we can move to the actual live exercises. Okay. So we will be coming on to these, what we are going to do it tomorrow. That is as a beginner, as a medium and advanced. Means how you can do, utilize in Excel. We are going to learn it tomorrow. That how you can as a beginner do sorting, filtering, formatting of Excel data. So I'll be providing you a data sheet for that. Then you can, as a medium label, we will see how we can do the Power Query. We can generate pivot table. We will see how it, as an advanced level, some automation work it can do, like writing scripts, macros, and what all kind of user you need to be, and in what businesses it can be used. So for data analysis, financial analysis, process automation, for predictive analysis and visualization, we will see that how it can be used, the OpenAI and Excel, and how creative it can be when it comes to research, content creation. I showed you for the critic, you can use it for inspiration, editing certain things. Say for example, if it is generating certain data and you want to regenerate it, I can go ahead and I can add something. So create a personal web page for me, uh, as a me as a business coach, say for example, all in a single that I added. Okay, you see that I am going to just edit it and just asking. So it gives you the second attempt I am doing. Now it will generate in some different way the answer, and it gave me. Do you see the earlier answer was bit different and bit more elaborative? Now it was quite easy for it to, focus towards my expectation differently. Can you all see the different answer now? Yeah. So
Yes.
if you recall from your memory, how you can recall is that the in earlier three steps, it was explaining certain things into the parentheses as well, but those parentheses are not available anymore over here. Can you recall it? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is how we can see that. So you can edit and I can rephrase it as well. So say for example, I'm going into some other thing, and I'm asking it. Just give me a second. Say for example, I wanted to look for certain business coaches, okay, and I asked him so many things to it, so it gave me, and I can go ahead and last thing I can just ask him to rephrase, okay, and it will rephrase for you, okay, it will rephrase for you. uh, okay, so if I'll go back over here, say for example, yeah, I'm just hitting the back button of it, and it is processing it back. And I want to show you that just to rephrase how I can rework on it. So it will not give me again the data. It will give me okay. Okay, so yeah, write a text inviting my neighbors to a barbecue. Say for example, I'm writing this text, and it gave me a text. Can you rephrase it to make more persuasive? Okay, and now I'm asking it to rephrase. Okay, rephrase it to make it more persuasive. Okay, and I'll hit. Now I will have the uh, different type of text. Now it has a little bit of change. Okay, so how it has added without you. Okay, so this is how you can do the various other things to rephrase as well. So we will be looking at it more in detail very soon. And with this come towards the closer, but before we close and before we continue tomorrow at the same time, this calls me a quick one words from you, okay, that you feel like saying. So I'll be going randomly and picking you up to speak up one word that comes in your mind. So let me start picking up from where Amit Mangla, what do you feel like saying? So it will also define me that who all were here, and they can continue tomorrow. Amit, what do you feel like saying? One word from your end?
Very good. The session is very good, at least. But my existing profile is more of the business analyst, and I'm using this AI tool of the Copilot, which is the paid version
Yeah.
for the company.
Yes, Amit. Yeah,
But I
understand.
was not able to figure out to how to use it. Now with this training, and definitely, matlab, not 100%, at least 10%, I'll start working on that.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much, Amit. So let's quickly hear from everyone. Decide your one word in your mind, and the one word which you will give me, that will define your tomorrow. Okay, so you need to stay till the end. Just don't go back. Okay, so let's hear from where who were the first timers? Who were the first timers? I heard certain first timers. Who can tell me? Who can tell me? Okay.
Me.
Okay, Sana, yeah, what do you feel like
It
saying?
was very informative, and thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome. Informative. Okay, Ramandip Kaur,
Yep.
what do you feel like saying?
Non-sleepy, exciting, interesting.
Exciting and interesting. Thank you so much. Let's hear from Usha now. Usha, what do you feel like saying?
So the session is very interactive and very interesting to learn more about AI, how it's going to impact
Interactive and
the
interesting. Thank you so much,
Yeah.
Usha, for telling that. Let's hear from now Chanda. Chanda, what do you feel like saying? One word that comes in your mind.
I was typing the same. It was really very useful, session. Thank you so much for that. Yes.
Yeah, welcome. Let's hear from Shalaja. One word from your end, Shalaja.
Mostly curiosity. It's very interesting to see what ChatGPT and other AI tools can do.
Curiosity. Thank you so much, Shalaja. Let's hear from Pravalika. Pravalika, what do you feel like saying? One word.
Curious to learn.
Curious to learn. Thank you so much. Ritika, what do you feel like saying?
Interesting to learn about AI.
Interesting. Thank you so much, Ritika. Manju, what do you feel like saying?
It was really interesting and useful session.
Useful. Thank you so much. Monica, what do you feel like saying?
It was very interesting and informative. Thank
Interesting and informative. Thank you so much, Monica. Let's hear from Pratiksha. Pratiksha, what do you feel like saying?
Yeah, it's very informative learning the AI.
Informative. Thank you so much, Pratiksha. Let's hear from Salome. Salome Divakar, what do you feel like saying?
The future is AI, and thank you for letting us updated or upgraded with the new upcoming AI. So this class is very useful.
Thank you. This is the future. Thank you so much, Salome, for sharing that. Darshan, what do you feel like saying? One word.
Interested, sir.
Interested. Thank you so much. Aarti Mohan, what do you feel like saying? One word.
Looking forward to attending tomorrow's session as well. Learned new
Looking
terms. Thank you
forward.
so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Satya, what do you feel like saying?
It is so informative, Gaurav.
So informative. Thank you so much. No problem, Chanda. So, Sana, what do you feel like saying? One word. Sana Mughal. Okay, you shared already. Thank
I
you.
did say, yeah, I said
Yeah.
thank you. It was
Yeah.
super
Yeah.
informative. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Neha Bhavsar, what do you feel like saying?
Yeah, it was very informative, and I'm now more curious and more interested to learn more about this.
Curious. Thank you so much, Neha. Anita, what do you feel like saying?
Interesting, informative, and looking forward for tomorrow's session.
Interesting, informative, and looking forward. Thank you so much. Razia, what do you feel like saying?
Yeah, the session was good and very informative. Came to know about the ChatGPT's versions and all. It's good.
Yeah, thank you so much, Razia. Let's hear from Ankita. Ankita, what do you feel like saying?
Hi, so you went at the very basic level and it was very easy to understand. And I'm really looking forward to tomorrow's session.
Yeah, basic, easy, and easy to understand. Thank you so much, Ankita. Yeah, Usha, what do you feel like saying? Usha Anduliri.
I think I already said it's very
Oh, okay.
interactive and interesting.
Okay. Yeah, thank you so much, Usha, for reminding. Titas, what do you feel like saying? One word from your end.
Useful.
Useful. Thank you so much. Rashmi, what do you feel like saying?
Informative session.
Informative. Thank you so much. Mandar, what do you feel like saying?
Refreshing and informative.
Refreshing.
Yeah, I have
Thank you.
completed some generative AI certifications, but this was,
Yeah.
recall many of the things, and it was really
Yes.
informative.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Mandar. Ashwarya, what do you feel like saying? One word. Ashwarya.
Yeah, it's a much needed session for me.
So much needed. Thank you so much. Pallavi, what do you feel like
Yeah.
saying? Pallavi Birmani.
Informative session.
Informative. Thank you so much. Vibhor, what do you feel like saying? One word.
It was informative. I'm curious what I can use it.
Informative, curious, and you can use it. Thank you so much, Vibhor. Menaka, what do you feel like saying? One word that comes in your mind.
Interactive and informative.
Interactive and informative. Thank you. Jagruti, what do you feel like saying?
Very
Somehow Jagruti's
Thank you.
voice broke. Okay, that last I heard what she said was thank you. And with this thank you note, I want to thank you all for showing up well in time. And we are going to do certain live things tomorrow. And for that, just stay tuned till tomorrow, same time at 6 it's your 8:30 p.m. EST. For few, it's 6 a.m. in the morning tomorrow. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Take care. And we'll talk to you soon. Good night, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.